Oh,
this
my God!
Hi, Sunry.
You
Did we at
fucked up the
least
trial
save
once
before
and you
this?
get an arbiter.
No, we did not.
So we're finally back to where we were in the middle of the first episode this week.
Yep.
I feel like
But we
I've
got
been
to talk about
sentenced to
Deadpool.
death.
I feel like your crazy eyes and the fact that you just keep nodding assuredly to yourself every few seconds of silence is not
Yes,
going
I'm
to do
innocent.
well against
I'm
the juror
innocent.
box.
Yes, I'm innocent. I'm innocent. You can't accuse me. You can't prove it. You can't prove it. They're like, we found the corpses. They'd been killed by your lightsaber.
I kill them wherever I can find them.
Alright, let's do this properly here. I hope we don't get fucking killed.
We have proof the Sith are evil. That's good.
Oh wait.
It should be fairly obvious to the juror, to the jury, what trial.
Shit, I hit the wrong button. Okay, whatever.
It should be fairly obvious to the judges what's transpired. Oh shit. Think so?
Unfortunately, it's going to be obvious what happened. So, suggestions?
Okay, let's assume the court is fair. Fuck.
Okay, so,
Wait, so-
I'm admitting that I'm guilty to murdering all of them, but I have proof that they had it coming. That's going to be our defense.
This
Basically.
this is just an IMDb of Darth Vader going Snow.
Like, can you imagine that? I'm on trial for murdering 10 guys.
IMDb, goddammit.
And my
Hey!
defense is that,
It worked.
well, they were part of an organized crime ring. That's my defense.
That happens in video games more than I'd like to admit, though. Like, oh yeah, I can go murder those guys. They're mooks.
Oh, you provided proof of Mook citizenship and therefore have been cleared of all charges.
We
These
did
people
it.
do not count.
We're the best.
Oh wow,
I like
that was
that.
quick.
I like that pop up.
Legally
The
speaking, these
items
people
lost.
do not matter. Because who really cares? It's not like they had a name anyway. I present to the
Done
jury
everything
as proof
we
the
need
lack
to
of unique
do
animations.
for Sunry's trial.
That they are mooks. They don't even have their own voices. They all have the
Okay,
same
if
voice.
I'm guilty of
Mooks.
murdering, can you give me the name of one person that I killed? And they're like, well, there was Soldier 1 and Soldier 2, and there was Secretary. There was there was Receptionist 1. Shit, there are no people on this list. All right.
I got it. We have a picture of one of them. It's a guy wearing a mask and a hood. Kind of shot himself in the foot there, really.
He started seeing a lot of
Okay, now
light.
can we get Sunry
But even
executed?
though I'm sure that harlot was using him, I know he
totally.
couldn't have killed her.
We can totally do that.
Rest of the affair to me. He said he was going to. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he. But even
All right,
though
let's
he
finish this
cheated
dude
on
off.
Blah 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 blah.
Can
blah.
we get video of him being very, very guilty with this young Sith lady and then provide it to Ella here to show her what a scoundrel her husband was?
We just
I think it's
did
important
that.
that the court view the full recording of the two of them having gross old person sex, and then.
Yeah, we
Oh,
are.
here's this other video of him shooting her.
The first video's an hour
And they're
a
like,
half.
aren't you defending him? And you're like,
I
defend
saw the Hulk
truth.
Hogan sex tape, and it's not as fun as you paint it out to be. Old people having sex.
Do you
is
know anything
weird.
about a star map, Mr. Prison Warden?
Okay, who here?
Should we just
I
start
want
this
to
fucking
begin
trial?
Sunry's trial
I think we
now.
have all the
And
evidence
he's like,
here.
Well, we all kind of had stuff to do today, but screw it. Okay, yeah, let's see if we can get that together. Hey, Jury Bob, I know it's short notice, but can you do a trial today? Yeah, apparently the lawyer kind of wants to get it over with. They just got sprung for killing 200 Sith, so they're kind of in a hurry to get off this planet.
Let's
What,
see if we can.
He needs to leave
get
today?
it
Oh no,
thrown
she
as a
needs to kill more
mistrial.
Sith later on, so...
Let's see if we can get the case thrown out. Because I know you can do that.
Okay, we've decided to dismiss the case on the grounds that nobody's willing to watch this very creepy sex tape of this old man.
Can we find any Sith willing to
Calculated that
accuse
the
this man?
counseling
Are there
costs
any Sith?
afterwards will
Any
be
Sith
too much.
embassy people? Any Sith ambassadors?
All the witnesses are dead somehow!
No witnesses! There's
I
our
object
episode
under the
title.
grounds that I would have killed her anyway.
Is it murder? She would have died a couple hours later when I got to her. So
how
really, it's
how
not
should
fair
we
to pin
play
this on
this?
Sunry.
Should we try to get Sunry innocent, or should we try to convict him of murder?
Number one is great because that clearly shows you have no idea what you're doing, and they'll probably just ignore it, and then you'll just be like, "Welp." And you'll just continue with the trial.
Let's get him murdered. Let's kill this bitch.
Do we want to
Then
say
use
he
the recording.
confessed, and then he'll
The
go
recording.
like, "Wait, what?" All right.
The recording.
Okay.
Yes, let me.
Sunry-
My first piece of evidence is something proving my client guilty.
Just imagine
Just
the
new
expression
evidence.
spreading across Sunry's face right now.
And he's trying to imagine where you're going with this. Wow, she must have a diabolical plan. Okay, any minute she's gonna pull out her lightsaber and free me. She's trying to distract them from while the okay. I've been condemned. Okay, she's gonna break me out after they take me to the holding cell.
He just walks away.
Any minute now.
He's like,
Any
he
minute
can't
now.
even
She's
carry
gonna
his
come and rescue me.
Canderous and has his wife's voice playing over, saying, "Sunry, no!"
Sunry, no.
Wait, did that just glitch out?
I think maybe he was standing in front of her. The end.
That's how much she mattered.
All right, after all
You get
that,
experience
nothing.
points.
Fuck that.
Oh god.
We didn't even get to see him get his ass murdered. What is the point of this? Nonsense.
You should just
I
like
kill a guy
just
in court.
No
I want
one
to see
cares.
the execution. This is bullshit.
just to screw with Sunry, you should just like wander into the jail and not go near him, but just like sort of flip through your data pad and then say, "Oh, defendant," and then just like leave. While going, "Oh." I thought like it's like he's the defender and I'm the defendant. Like he's defending himself from no.
Oh my god.
Oh man, language is interesting.
Yeah, they invite you to the funeral, and you get to put the eulogy on the tombstone, and it's like, "I'm sorry, I tried."
Sunry's tombstone, you're just like, I think he would have wanted this. And you just put on a data pad playing a never-ending clip of Sunry getting it on with the Sith lady.
From our droid in the Sith base.
And right next to it is a picture of his wife.
Does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you
Oh,
know,
now we
we're
have to
fighting
go
the
for the
carrying
long,
systems
slow
against all
walk.
Sith Empire. You also
Fun's
know
over.
we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and materials.
Is
to
it?
stem the tide of
Was it ever
victory.
really fun time?
Non is the sole source of culture.
I actually had a good time dicking around this whole episode, and that's probably what the next episode's
was
gonna
a fun
be.
week.
The
I'll be
episode
Dicking
before
around.
the episode before this one was great.
Sticking around.
With their
Dicking around the
People like-
Star Wars game.
to treat the Sith
People
and
like
Republic
complain that our criticism didn't cut very deep this week, but I had fun. It's the holidays.
Yeah, I don't care. Lighten up, people. It's the holidays.
Whatever.
To stop them from taking Manon anyway.
Technically, this episode, if it goes up on time, will go up on New Year's Day.
You
So
violated the treaty!
So loud.
Question mark! Exclamation point! Question mark!
How dare you?
We need only to take the Sith.
You
You
just
know-
take out a megaphone. You're like, you violated that treaty that is really,
That's
really
wrong.
important for all of us.
You shouldn't
You
kill
know-
Sith. We didn't kill Sith. We formed a base. Oh.
The amount we take will
Oh yeah.
That's even worse. Is it?
Reaches the surface
Maybe?
anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction.
I'm still figuring out this whole right and wrong thing. I'm mostly blue.
Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard
Oh,
from the
it's
station.
time to go play Bioshock.
As you may have noticed, we're hiring
Bioshock
Dream?
infinitely
ostensibly
slow
they're
walking
missions off-world
speed.
to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really
Bioshock, we forgot a
When we lost
zero.
contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we send our contingent of Republic soldiers
I don't
out to
get it.
investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and
These
sending
fucking
them in as
NPCs
well,
take
none
too
of our
long to
expeditions
explain
returned.
shit. Just be
The
like,
reason
you
we
gotta
really
get in a
sent the
suit
droid
and
along,
go
and the reason we
underwater
needed
and
to stay
fix a
back
thing. And
It's
I'm
an
like, cool,
RPG,
we'll figure it
Mumbles.
out on
Don't
the
you
way.
know
station, but
how good
Oh,
an
it takes so
RPG
long
is
to
directly
talk.
proportional to how long it is?
now I must live up to
Stop
my end.
talking. Just tell me what to do.
Says the man who likes the deep roads.
I don't particularly disagree. I don't particularly agree with that, actually, Mobiles. I don't particularly disagree either. I believe in economy of writing whenever manageable, but I also like knowing all
If
the
you're good
factors.
at make it interesting. No, obviously,
There you go.
Redscarn. If the writing's good and it's interesting, then fucking take your sweet time, hold my hand, walk me around the park, let's talk about flowers and dragons. But if it's shit and it's just like, the government had this treaty and this other government had this treaty and this is how pipe systems work underground,
It's
like,
not,
I don't give a fuck.
It's not interesting if somebody's explaining to you what happened, because that doesn't
Yeah.
really emotionally involve you in what happened.
I don't give a shit.
Okay, I got stuck on a completely flat floor.
It's not like he's defending himself, really,
It's a
or like he's accusing
submersible.
you, or like you don't feel any conviction coming through here because it's just him, like, giving you the
Blah,
history.
blah, blah. Yeah.
Alright, now we should go through the planet core.
God.
I wonder how hard they had to fight not to get this planet setted like Naboo. Like, how hard did they have to struggle against some guys
They had
fighting?
to kill
No,
this
guys,
Like everybody hates the prequels.
They had to kill 200 Sith. That's how hard they had to struggle.
every so often a team member just says, let's put this game in Naboo and have them interact with the Gungans. So I was like, wait
oh
a
man,
minute.
I'd totally be that guy.
The Gungan.
I'd be like,
Wait a minute. What do you
Let's drive
what do you
people
store,
insane.
Where do you store your spare tire in your car? You put it in the boot. Kill him!
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of
Oh,
here.
that's
We have to get away.
Neelix. No, you're not allowed.
No, kill
Who are
him,
you?
murder
We have no
him,
time.
take
We
his
have to
money,
leave
and
now.
then murder
I
him.
managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold. I don't know
Oh,
what you're talking
I have to
Whatever
find the
character-
star map.
Just stinking racing gas. The cell cath it went crazy.
Whenever a character's like,
They started
I'm
killing
the
them
last
at the
one, they killed
Some
everyone else, then I'm like, then I
systems
must
too, 'cause
kill
all the
you
droids
too.
activated as well.
Every single time, it doesn't matter.
Down here to
I
find out what
just,
happened.
last survivor I
Came down
must
and secured
murder
the first couple of rooms.
every
You
game.
don't understand. If you actually made it out of here, you'd have PTSD and survivor's guilt and flashbacks. You don't want to deal with that. Let me just stab you
I'm
with my
doing them a
lightsaber.
favor. Yeah.
Yeah.
They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we
Can't
That
you just
animation
drink it
is
like
one they
booze?
used for a long time. The somebody bending over, holding their head, wiggling back and forth. Got used several times in this game. Got used in Jade Empire 2, I believe.
That's my favorite dance move, by the way.
Can't they ever just throw in, like, I don't know, the
sharks in the cell cath.
Haruhi dance into one of their games and they just reuse it for like 10 generations?
Did you
You're just talking to
anime
somebody-
The doors from the cell cath
reference?
won't get in.
Yes.
If you open it, we're all done for.
You're just talking to somebody.
Get in the trash can where you belong, Rutskarn.
You're just talking to
Get
somebody.
back
that, like,
in there.
You're dead.
Ever since
You're
the
all
council
dead.
established
If you
the
wanted to hide
curfew,
and go,
we've all been hiding
you won't
here,
any mornings.
waiting for the
I'll stay
patrols to
here
go
and be
away
safe
so we can
until
go
some
out and
sort
get
of
scraps
real
of
rescue
bread.
comes.
It's been so, and meanwhile they're just like, you know, doing all the moves. And in the background, like, 2 other people are kicking in as well.
Is there someone living in a trash can talking right now? Because that's what it sounds like to me. Anime trash.
Spoiler warning is not your waifu.
That was the wrong button. It's a cool environment down here, especially by 2003 standards, but...
Now we're playing Soma.
Oh,
Playing
man.
Bioshock, Seamus.
Or System Shock, Seamus. Remember that game? I bet you don't. System Shock. Only cool kids
It was
remember
a really
System
obscure
Shock.
game.
really,
you probably
yeah.
remember it.
They should really make a game that combines, like, all of the gameplay of Soma with, like, all of the inventory management of Bioshock. That'd be a really great game.
Wow, yeah.
I'm not rising to your bait. I'm just not doing it.
Ah, come on.
But,
See,
but
I'm
Seamus, there's
saving
so
it.
much customizable variety
For the
in
HD
Bioshock.
remake?
You could add mods
Are
to
you
your
se-
guns.
Are
You
you
know-
saving it for the HD remake?
No,
Because
no,
that's
they're
happening.
making a System Shock 3, although I bet it's going to be just a stupid reboot.
Oh.
And I originally tweeted some days ago, "What? This is a betrayal of everything the original Oh, it's just a teaser. There's no details available. Oh well, jump the gun. Like I'm anticipating that's what I'm going to do someday. Someday I will have that rant about the terrible betrayal
hope-
that is this new System Shock.
I hope they have the same shitty ass controls. That's what I'm hoping for. Just to keep the
I heard
nerds
this is-
happy.
The best
I
part
was
about
System
System
Shock,
Shock
like-
was the controls.
Clearly.
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait for the twist where you wake up on the spaceship and it turns out there's an evil AI running the whole thing. And
I've never.
that'll be really
It's
exciting
just
and
Portal.
interesting at a shop.
No, they just released Portal. Like they're like, here's a new System Shock game, and you log in, and it's just the first fucking Portal. They're like, aren't you happy? Is this what you wanted?
And every so often they just add in Ellen McLean saying hacker, except she's like audibly drinking
Yeah.
from a coffee cup in between takes, and they didn't bother to robot her voice.
Oh man, that'd be amazing.
Where is this? Here we go.
My
was
real
empty.
fear is that the new System Shock is going to suffer from a similar fate to the new Thief. Like none of the looking.
Oh,
glass
that
top-
would be glorious.
No,
Oh,
don't
but
break my
Seamus,
heart,
think of how glorious that would be.
That would
All
be
of
too
the
much anger.
nerds crying in unison against the
that would
Mumbles
be-
just
world of
that
wants
would
to
break
destroy
me.
your childhood.
Yeah, that
Oh,
would be too
that-
much for me. I couldn't take it.
See, that's
Like I
that's
like
my
a
thing,
good
is I'm-
tirade.
It's like
But
I
that
don't
would
have
be
the
fucked
wherewithal. I don't have the wherewithal to get into video games these days, so I just like want all of them to be terrible so I can enjoy the grief. I can
Yeah,
be part of the
listen,
anger. I can't be part of the good stuff.
As a Batman fan, I just want everyone to feel the pain that I feel on a daily basis.
For
I just
me,
want
it's
everyone to be
always
in
like
this deep
this.
misery.
We're just all gonna be
This is a
Silent
real
Hill
thing.
fans eventually.
I feel like this is a real thing. I feel like so many people, like, we don't have time to experience everything, but we do have time to get mad at everything.
Yes. If I was
think
a
that's a
Sith,
real
I would
problem.
just make it my life goal to just ruin things that people love with all of their hearts. That would be my Sith thing. It wouldn't be like beating up dudes, it would just be like, oh, your favorite thing is this old video game from the 90s. Well, now it's like kind of a first-person shooter, but you have to duck behind walls to regen health.
I made a new Battletoads game. It's like Gears of War, but with more checkpoints. Oh, I know you like your train simulators, but I thought, wouldn't it be better if instead of actual trains from history, I just invented a train based on a drawing I did when I was 12 years old? It's not like it really matters. I mean, you wouldn't know the difference between it and an actual train, would you? It's not like you have any of the details memorized.
Wow. You're evil. You're a bad man.
Says Seamus.
We're all
3
bad
words.
people.
Civilization. 6 microtransactions.
I
You
almost
seem to
thought
have
you were
run
gonna
out of
say
turns
Minecraft.
for today. You seem to have run out of turns for today. Would you like to purchase more?
Oh,
my
that
God.
sounds so good. We must do these evil things.
I'm actually a little afraid that I let that one loose. Like, I don't know, I can't be
Yeah.
responsible for what happens if someone hears
it's
that one.
beautiful. I kind of just want to run up to who owns Civilization now? EA?
No,
Oh,
for
that'd
Axis
be
and
even-
2K.
What? Oh, 2K, that works. Run up to 2K and be
Yeah.
like, would
Oh,
you
they're
guys like
kinda
to
evil.
mobile game? Let's
yeah.
do Civilization Mobile. What do you think? It'll be great, and I'll make
They
lots
did
of
a
money.
Facebook game, and it
They
was really
did.
bad.
Did they really? Wow.
Yeah, and it was Sid Meier himself worked on it, and it was bad.
Oh no.
Okay, but did he
his
work on it,
best.
or did he work on it? I worked
No, he-
tirelessly
he
day
was
and
like-
night to
he
get my
worked
name
on
in the
it.
title of this game.
And he was big into it, and it wasn't very
Oh,
good.
that's too bad.
You can't win them all.
What's going on with my companions?
Well, they're doing what they're designed to do, which is not follow you. Which is to wander off in random directions. Otherwise, you'd miss out
Wait.
on the incredible gathering party before you venture forth gameplay.
Wait a minute, Josh's companions are not following him? Wow. I didn't remember the AI in this game being so good.
Yeah? What?
Are we running out of time this week?
Yeah, we're out of time. Let's break here before we go outside. Way to go, Canderous, you dunce.
How dare you? How dare you speak of my husband that way?
Good night, folks.
Good night.